Karate Kid.
Okay, so where did Bib go?
I've got the non-magical medicines your body needs. Fully authorized and licensed.
Here he is. Hello, Bib.
How was that?
That was perfect. But remember, stealing is wrong.
Yes, very
You told me
wrong.
to steal.
In this case, it was justified. But don't steal. You'll lose a hand or your head.
Here's the stuff.
Thank you, toe testes. Okay, here we go. Wax paper tubing. Yarhariash.
My table's always open, day and night.
Crimson crumb. Essence of sunworm.
You said your father taught you how to make fire flowers.
Well, sort of. He made Bakshivan candles, and I watched him make them. But he never let me do it myself. Said it might blow my fingers off or burn my eyes out. But I can give you instructions.
Fair enough. What do I do first?
First, make the glowy balls. I don't know exactly how to make the glowy balls, but when my dad did it, the balls came out all glowy.
So, put the sunworm with the balls.
Good. Now you need to make the fire powder somehow. My father was never too clear on how that part's done. All I know is that it's powder that went psst when it was lit. All that's left is to combine all the ingredients in a tube. That should be easy, right?
So let's put,
You start with the fire powder at the bottom.
yes, the fire
and
powder.
then the glowy balls on top until the tube is full.
Like this.
Looks okay. I'm not sure how well it's going to work, but there's only one way to find out.
You're right about that.
I've got the non-magical medicines your body
Awesome.
needs.
Let's go down and see if we can make the diversion. Where would we put it? Hello? Oh, what? You're still following me.
Boy, try and distract that guard away from the door.
You got it. I bet you can't catch me.
Scram, you little shit.
That's very... Wow. You didn't even try at all, like... Stupid kid. Don't mind. Where would we go around, go about and put this? Find a way to create a diversion. Yes, yes, yes. Can we give this guy? Can we give the... Here, have the fire flower.
Here you go, boy. Now don't light this before I tell you to.
Oh man, I'll be careful. I promise.
Okay.
I can't wait to see how this one burns.
You.
Use the fireworks to distract the guard away from that door.
Yes, yes.
Like right now.
Hey, hey! Check this out.
Hey, what are you doing, child? That's magic. Magic's illegal. Come back here, you little shit.
Ha ha ha.
What in Shadow's name are you? Apostle! You're dead!
And so are you.
He won't hurt you again, child. I promise. Leave. Do not come back.
My head's hurting. Why is my... What's happening? Who are you? Where's Ramin? Why am I tight? Alvani, you're not dead. How in Shadow's name? I'll pay you. I'll make you wealthy. I'll get you a pardon from the tower and...
Shut your mouth. I need information.
What do you mean by
If
that?
you speak out of turn again, I'll cut off your dick and shove it down your throat.
Oh,
The raid tonight.
I don't know anything about a raid.
He will lie. Unless I show him what happens when he does. Unless I cause him pain. I cannot justify torture. I'll have to convince him to talk to me. Trust that he reveals the truth.
hells
He
no.
will lie.
Right in the foot.
Goddess. No. No!
Yes! Right in the foot.
I was the apostle. I brought pain to our enemies. In return, they confessed and converted without fail. If I was trained to make the devout denounce their own gods, do you not think I can make a goddessless child molester reveal his secrets?
Please. Please. No more. I'll tell you everything I know. There will be a raid on the magic ghetto tonight. Before sunup. Commander Vamon is leading the unit himself. They have a list. Magicals. Humans who've aided the resistance. Suspected collaborators. It's a long list. They're planning to round up most of the magicals. Take them to the islands. Some, they're just going to kill. Their families. Their homes. They'll be burnt to the ground. It's retaliation for what happened at the keep. For the weapon shipment. Vamon wants everyone to know there will be consequences to the rebels' actions. That everyone will suffer because of the resistance.
Let's go over this again. Tell me everything you know.
Please. Don't kill me. I won't tell anyone about this. About you, I can't. They'll execute me. I'll do anything. I'll spy for you. I'll feed you information from inside the tower. Just spare me. Please. For the love of the goddess, I beg you.
He has much to lose if he reveals what happens here. But I can't risk it. And his crimes are too grave. There's always a risk that he will reveal what happened here. But if I spare his life, he could be of value to us.
Yes, so if we spare him, he can feed us information, but he can feed the information the other way. And if we go to meet someone, it could be an ambush.
He has much
But if we
to lose
kill
if he
him...
reveals what happens here. But I can't risk it.
Well, if we
His
kill him,
crimes
we
are
know
too
what's gonna
grave.
happen to the raid, and we don't have to think about. But we'll not be able to get any inside information. So
He has much
yeah,
to lose.
let's just go ahead and be a douchebag.
You deserve no mercy.
No!
Shadow take your black soul.
Hello, Bip.
Where's the guard?
He's in a mud cellar, stuck to his knees in Elgwyn dung. He'll be busy for a while.
You did good, Bip.
What happened in there? Did you get what you needed?
I did. Listen, you can't stay here in Old Town. The Azadi are coming.
I'm not afraid of the Azadi.
Nevertheless, you need to leave. I'll bring you to the Enclave, and you'll be safe with...
I'm not going anywhere. This is where I live. What if my parents come back? They'll be looking for me.
You're not safe here. I'm sure your parents would be happier knowing you're with us.
You just want to put me in an orphanage.
Wait.
No.
Shadow.
I want to put you
Children.
in the Enclave.
The General is asking questions.
I've heard. We must find Kian before...
I'll make sure Harmy's attentions are directed elsewhere. Tonight's raid on the Magic Ghetto will be a good start.
What did he say?
The General tells me that my men are sticking to the story, but that some of the prisoners are spreading rumors. It's a little concern. They will not live to see another interview.
And arouse more suspicion? Don't be a fool, Vermon.
Don't ever call me a fool.
Then try not to act like one. Who else did he speak with?
The Warden.
What? I thought you were taking care of that problem.
You're the one who worries about arousing suspicion. I couldn't simply have him executed. There are laws.
And now the General has a witness.
An infidel's testimony can never be used against Trueborn.
But his words can fuel further investigations.
The General will soon have other matters to concern himself with. We're stepping up the deportations and we're close to completing the machine. After that, Kian's death will be low on his list of priorities.
And in the meantime, the General is pursuing leads.
Like I said, tonight's raid will distract him.
How so?
Because it won't go well. The rebels will strike. Many of his men will die, our forces will be on high alert, and as Supreme Commander, it'll be Harmy's job to clean up.
He will blame you.
And I will take responsibility. And action. There will be little time for his investigations. By the time the situation is under control again, other matters will have taken precedence. We will keep the General's attentions elsewhere until our mission here is done. And then, no one
will challenge us. I hope you're right.
I always am. Come here.
This is not the time.
I'm as hard as Nigali steel.
What?
This is exactly the time.
Ew. Ugh, that was uncalled for.
I apologize for being late, but I have important...
Every minute wasted could mean lives lost. Anu, can you tell us what you've learned?
Not a whole lot. No one's talking. There's not even a whisper of a raid. I'm starting to think maybe Ulvik's loose-lipped, drunken Azadi was merely a braggart. Also, merely a braggart? I've been around you guys too long. I'm starting to speak like a sullen warrior.
I went looking for our people in Old Town. They're standing by for my word. I don't want to pull them out of the city until we know for sure what's happening. Let's hope for their sake Anu's right, and there's no raid tonight.
The raid is taking place, just before sunrise. We still have several hours.
How did you come up?
Hey, Big Blue, let him speak.
The plan is to arrest as many magicals as possible, along with rebel sympathizers. It's a show of strength. They want us to be scared.
Where did you get this information, Kian?
From a trusted source. I met her here before we...
Mystery Woman! I remember Mystery Woman!
What?
Well, I remember you talking about Mystery Woman. She's a friend of Ulvik's, right? We can definitely trust her.
She told me about an Azadi officer who visits with an underage Dalmari girl. And she told me where to find him.
Yeah, it's Anna.
He was with a child? That's sick.
And did you find him?
I did. They'll be coming into the ghetto from the north and the east. And they'll have a ship blocking all traffic in and out of Shady Quay. He told me that this will be their biggest raid on the ghetto so far. Given his rank and the precariousness of his situation, I believe him.
How did you get him to reveal all that?
I did what I had to do to make him speak. He was in no state to tell lies.
Did what you had... Wait, you tortured him? That's how you got the information? We don't do that!
You don't, I do.
Do we?
I would have done the same.
There you go.
Color me not surprised.
It sounds like your intelligence is to be trusted, Kian. We'll prepare for the raid, and I'll tell our people to abandon Old Town.
Where's the officer now? Did you let him go?
I ended his life.
You what?
He'd molested a child. He deserved death. He will languish in shadow for eternity.
I would have done the same.
Wow.
I'm sure he deserved it, but won't they come looking for him? Also, it sounds like we lost an opportunity to have a valuable source inside the tower.
I couldn't let him live after what he'd done to the girl.
At least you see her as a girl. and not just a magical. You made the right choice. The honorable choice.
Oh, Liko.
Honorable? You think it's honorable to murder a man? You're both insane.
You think it's honorable to molest a child?
Well, at least now we know what's happening tonight. So much from my sources. We've been waiting for a chance to show the Azadi we're not running scared. We have magic.
Potent magic.
Magic that goes boom! Big time. And maybe...
Maybe we can reduce their numbers. Blow a few of those dogs to their precious first mountain.
Did you really have to torture him?
Did you really have to blow them
sure,
up?
Liko doesn't trust information unless it's splattered with blood. And he's less likely to stick a knife in your neck now. And I'm glad that we know what's happening tonight, but... torture and murder? I mean, that's not right, Kian. That's all kinds of wrong.
Oh no, my relationship with Enno has been affected. Like I give her food. She looks like a child as well. It wouldn't be right. And yes, I know what you think I'm thinking. But she said cock and puss instead of rooster and kitten. You know what her mind is like. Also nice eyebrows. Wait, where are we in this situation? Oh! Kablooey!
Who's there? You? However did you get here?